Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Again, I feel called to do a prayer for the earth changes that are happening right now. And also just to say that I have space and time available right now for any sort of working with people. If people are interested in working with me, I would love to work together with you to bring about any kind of full embodiment things that you need. So I just wanted to mention that I have space and time right now. So I am feeling to really speak to a few things here that are up for me and present. So right now there's this energy of upheaval happening on the planet, and this whatever it is, the space weather, or we don't really know what it is. We do know there's space weather, but we also know there's engineered weather patterns, and there's engineered things happening. And so this is the time that we were designed for. Those of us who are guardians of Gaia and are feeling called into service right now, and to speak up. A lot of us have kept our voices to ourselves for a really long time. I'm just speaking to myself, but I've also noticed there are many people that I know that are speaking now who have been, really genuine human beings that I feel really called to listen to are now speaking up. So that for me is a sign in my own life that I am being asked to come forward and to share my experience, or to offer my energy in any way that I can to be of service. And so this is about calling all the Earth Guardians of Gaia together and really allowing us to be aware that we hold a specific purpose or job, or whatever you want to call it. We have somehow made this agreement prior to this that we would show up for this. I've felt this for a really, really long time. So for me, just since I was 4 years old, it's been present and rich in my experience that I came here to this planet for a very specific reason. And I do believe I've been here before. I do believe that I've been here a long time. And I also believe that another aspect of me, a larger aspect of me, is now incarnated. And so I believe that's happening for a lot of us. And so I really wanted to speak to that, and to speak to the earth changes, and to do a prayer specifically around the fault lines. And because this is predominantly happening in this certain section of the world, in the North American, South American region of the world. I mean, it's happening everywhere, but there's a very specific earth changes happening in that particular section of the planet, because the energies are being directed towards that area. And, the powers that were, I like to call them, have known about this for a very long time. And so for me, it's about how can we counterbalance and counteract those activities, and to hold space for bringing about harmonic resolution for all beings, and being able to support the frequencies that are happening right now to bring more balance, because we can offer our energy and we can offer our light. I believe that everything is energy, every single thing. I believe it all stems from energy, and everything vibrates at a certain frequency. Everything has a hertz, everything has a angstrom, and the higher the angstrom, the faster it vibrates. The lower the angstrom, the lower it the slower it vibrates. So everything has, a frequency that moves through the collective energetically, whether it be nature or whether it be humans. Doesn't really matter, because we're all experiencing this. And so for me, I really feel like there's a lot of people that are having upheavals in their own emotional bodies, because Spirit is asking them to clear out that which is no longer serving them, and the energy is supporting that. And so there's going to be a lot of people who are not able to integrate the energies as easily as others. And so we can support that. We can, with unconditional love and with grace and compassion and understanding, we can support through love the movement of whatever that charge is. Because to me, the universe is always seeking to balance the charges. That is the nature of the game, in my opinion, is that there's always a seeking to balance going on. And so for me, wherever I can contribute my energy to balance the charges, I am up for it, And for me, that comes in many ways. That comes with earth grid work. It comes with working with individuals. It comes with training magis and priestesses. And it comes with, this global pilgrimage that I've been doing for the last 5 years. It comes with, holding space at festivals, facilitating ceremonies, keynote speaking, all kinds of ways that it shows up, organizing conferences, to bring this vibration to a larger collective. And it's not my vibration, it's the vibration of the harmonic resonance of Spirit. And so that's the energy that I want to focus on today, and to bring forth into the collective frequencies. So, with that, excuse me. And so just dropping into the space, the golden sphere of light that undulates and pulses within the center of our being. Where the soul spark resides. Dropping in and relaxing into the knowingness of who we truly are. And the peace that comes with that. Knowing that we are spiritual beings living a human experience. And so allowing that vertical alignment between spirit and earth to be our directive, our prime directive. And allowing ourselves to breathe in the pranic life force of the cosmos into our spiritual energetic matrix with our breathing. When we exhale, just allowing that energy to spill out into our field, into our golden sphere of light. And then allowing a rainbow sphere of light to just establish itself around that golden sphere of light, like a blending cloak. All colors of the rainbow. And just being aware of our rainbow light body and how that feels. And then drawing down from the cosmic ocean of light in and down through our crown, the golden platinum diamond light of spirit. And down into the earth. Contributing our energy down to the central crystalline core of Gaia. On the exhale, allowing it to go down through our roots, undulating down through our circuits, down to the central core of Gaia. And on the inhale, allowing that energy from the crystalline core, the violet golden flame of Gaia, to just come up through our circuits. Go up through our heart, our central core. Allowing that energy of the golden platinum diamond light and the violet golden flame to merge within our center. Within our hearts. Allowing it to fill our sphere of light, our energetic matrix that is around us at all times. And establishing those weaker areas with stronger amounts of golden light, just filling in those places. And then doing another layer of rainbow sphere on the outside of the golden sphere of light. And this is something we can do at any moment of any day if we feel that we need some extra energy, or we need to ground, or we need protection. This is a good way to bring ourselves back to center. And so now, as we look at this from a different angle, we see that we are in the center of our golden sphere of light and in our rainbow bubble. So we are technically in a rainbow orb. And allowing this rainbow orb to float up, knowing that we're corded into the central heart of Gaia and that we are completely taken care of, and we are grounded and rooted in Gaia. We float up above the earth. And wherever we are, we start to look around as we become starlight. And we look around at all the stars around us, or the blackness of space, or whatever it is that we see right now, the sun, the moon, the dome, the firmament. What do you see? Looking down upon the earth and seeing the places that reveal themselves to you now. Whether you notice densities in certain areas like a gray mass, or whether you notice a bright, shiny light that's revealing itself to you, that you may be connected to, that you were not aware of previously. Where are the places on the earth that you feel in this moment are calling out for attention, for healing, for your contribution? Where can you offer your energy for the benefit of all beings in this moment? Where on this earth is your energy contributing the most? Outside of your own sphere of influence. Are you a guardian in the area where you live? Are you holding a gateway there? Are you guarding a gate? Are you guarding a stargate? Are you living near a vortex, an earth vortex? Are you living near a mountain range or a volcano? So that's just your own sphere of influence, right? And how is it that you're contributing to the area in which you are assigned at this moment? And just clearing any densities that you may feel are in this area where your light is being shared. And just softening that space with golden, pink, divine love. The love of the Mother, the Holy Shekinah Sophia. Just blanketing that space within which you are grounded. With beyond the house, but just, or wherever you are, just allowing that energy to blanket the earth where you are. To spread out from you. You can call it in if you want. Asking the Divine Mother to imbue this energy within you, the Sophia consciousness, and allowing that energy to just come down into the earth where you are. And just spread, softening and calming the energies of the earth. And through this process, we are supporting Gaia with her process. And Gaia's fine. She's got this, you know. She's done this before. This isn't the first time that she has had earth changes. However, this is the first time that we, as a collective of humanity, have had the number of people embodied and also the amount of cosmic light available to us for the support that is necessary for this transition. So we have everything we actually need, we have. We have more than we need. However, if we don't utilize this energy and harness it in a way that is productive, this energy can wreak havoc in someone's life. Because when it comes into someone's life, it sheds light on all the shadow. And so the shadow reveals itself and it can no longer hide. So there's sort of a cleansing happening on the planet with humanity and with the earth, where everything is being revealed through this cosmic light that has been deposited on the planet. the cosmic radiation, the gamma rays, whatever you want to call it, the solar flares, it is all contributing to the transformation and the embodiment of humanity and of Gaia in full harmonic resonance. So we are in what is called the adjustment period, if you will. And so how can we contribute our energy to this adjustment period, to soothe the frequencies and to allow these transitions to take place with grace and ease, and to allow these energies to settle? This is all good. And we will make it through this. I trust that. Knowing that there is a divine emanation of spirit manifesting and demonstrating itself through the collective now. And that that which is not in harmonic resonance with that frequency is being revealed to be healed and to be integrated. And so coming back into the space where we have been located on the planet and offering our light as guardians, we again blanket the earth with the divine golden pink ray of unconditional love. And then we bring ourselves up in our rainbow bubble, higher, higher, higher above the starlight, so that we have a full view of the entire planetary body. And without any sort of preconceived ideas or programs of what that looks like, we can actually observe what's present. The veil has been lifted enough at this moment in time to be able to remote view the earth, which was previously not possible. And so now we have an opportunity to actually see the energetic structure of Earth and how it is set up. Shamoyana Boshinyato Pachinaka Boyana Mayana Chamayana Chi Manakaya Boyacha Boyana Mayana Boyacha Shamoyana Poya Manya Kochoyanana Boya Poyana Pinaya Koyacha Shimana Koyachi Boyatina Moyanaka Wapoya Pashinayano Pavyo Titina Mayana Kayapo Homayana Poshana Pachina. Soothing the earth with our Divine Mother, Sophia frequencies, the feminine aspect of God, Goddess, all that is. Just contributing our light and heart space to this frequency field and to the frequency fences in place, and allowing those frequency fences to dissolve gently. Just return back to source, allowing those energies to just dissipate. And sending in a little reminder to humanity to breathe. To remember that life exists within the air that we breathe, the water, the blood of Gaia, and that the frequencies of light and golden, platinum, diamond light are available to each and every one of us. They are not exclusive. They are inclusive. And so allowing ourselves to feel where on the earth our specific contribution is being called in this moment. Maybe we're blanketing the entire earth with our energy, which is beautiful. And also, where do we need to specifically pinpoint our light beam and bring through the energy of our light beam that which is needed in terms of coloring the divine rays of color: light blue, violet flame, golden, platinum, diamond light, golden pink ray of divine love, the heart ray of emerald green, golden light, all the different rays of light that are offered and available to us from Source at this time. We can actually take those frequencies and channel and funnel them through our light beams into the areas where we know that we can contribute. And with an intention of the highest good for all beings concerned in any specific area of disaster, and just to say and mention that these earth changes have been happening for a very long time in many places around the world, in third world countries predominantly, and also in the sacred womb grid region. So this is another piece. The sacred womb grid being 19 degrees, 19.5 to 23 degrees above the equator and below the equator. So that entire sacred womb grid ring excuse me, has been used for control of the planet. And now that womb grid is being held by the mother dragons of Gaia, and they have asked for us to contribute our energy to that particular womb grid. The overlay of the vile vortices is on that same womb grid. And so the magic that has been implemented and laid upon the sacred womb grid over thousands of years is now being transmuted and being shifted into a larger capacity to receive cosmic light and cosmic radiation. And some of the stargates of the planet are located in this region. So it's important for us to observe and witness where the catastrophes, if you will, or the disasters are taking place. And knowing that these frequencies that have been holding this in a lockdown pattern of control are no longer as strong and as vital as they once were. And so it gives us the opportunity to counterbalance that with the light. And because we have this cosmic light available to us, we can bring it onto the sacred womb grid. So just imagining the belly of the area, right? The belly of Earth. She's, imagining that the equator is her belly, her sacred womb. And that region above and below the equator is a very delicate region, such as the stomach of the Brahma, where that's the most vital place in the Brahman's body. It's also in humanity, it is the gut health, which determines all the functioning systems. It works together with all the other systems in our body, but it's a very delicate balance there within our womb space and within our guts, within our bellies. So this area in ourselves, on the planet, and with God, Goddess, all that is all calling to be cleansed and to be aligned with harmonics, with the harmonic resonance of the cosmic ocean of light and the golden, platinum, diamond light, and the golden pink ray of divine love. So when we concentrate our contributions in that particular area, it gives that area an opportunity to rest and to reset. And we could say that Gaia is giving birth to herself and to humanity through this process, and that we are all having an opportunity, those of us on her back, to really witness and experience her process and her embodiment. So in the collective of humanity, people's inner childs are coming up. They're screaming to be heard. So we offer the listening ear for that. We offer our patience, our tolerance, our guidance, our compassion, and our unconditional love to those who need to be heard right now. And as we listen to humanity cry out, we offer rainbow spheres of light to them, for them to be received, and for them to be held in the arms of the Mother. And so I invite you to continue this prayer throughout the next 72 hours, to offer and contribute your energy without depleting yourself, of course. Offer and contribute your energy to those areas of the earth that are crying out for help, to the inner children, to the scared mothers with their children that have lost their homes, and to the men who are afraid of what might happen to their families and who are scared and don't know what to do. To calm the fears of humanity right now. For them to feel the light of spirit pouring down upon them so that they may know and trust that they will be provided for, and that their soul has a specific journey, and they are participating in this drama, if you will. And that they are choosing this on some level, and that they can come to solution and to love as quickly as humanly possible, rather than remaining in fear. And that they come up with solutions for themselves and for their families, to come together as a community to support each other, and to know that they are not alone. And for all the children to feel held by Spirit, for the children to trust that they are being taken care of, and that they can be comforted by the divine golden pink ray of love. And the animals and all the kingdoms of nature, and the Fey kingdom and the elemental realms that are being affected by these changes, that they may all work together as a collective to bring balance to those ecosystems. That they feel the hands of God, Goddess, all that is, in their reality, despite humanity, despite our actions, despite what's happening. They know that they are being taken care of. And so again, I invite all guardians of Gaia to step into this prayer field with me. I invite this prayer to continue as a walking, living prayer. For however long the duration of this prayer is needed, I ask it to be so. I actually know it to be so. I trust this. And specifically concentrated in the next 72 hours of bringing balance to the energetics and the magnetics of Earth. And to establish a rainbow sphere of light around the Earth, around the firmament, around the dome, whatever it is, we establish another level of protection, if you will, to help as a barrier to these cosmic energies, to filter them in such a way that it softens the energy being received by the Earth, so that it softens the Earth changes, so that volcanoes don't need to erupt, so that earthquakes don't need to happen, so that hurricanes don't need to exist at this moment in time. And so the dissolving of the engineered weather patterns can take place. Because we know that the ultimate force is the force of love. And that energy presides over all others. And so we simply bless this time together. Knowing that everything is working together for the highest good of all beings, for the benefit of all beings everywhere. We do this work. We offer our light and we contribute to the balance and harmonics of nature because we can. And so continuing this prayer, we allow ourselves to come back into this moment, dropping back into our heart space, coming back into the third dimensional reality of the fifth dimensional reality of Gaia, Earth, here and now, in this moment, surrounded in our rainbow sphere of light, knowing that we are completely provided for and that we can contribute our light for the benefit of all beings. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And again, I just wanted to say I have time and space available right now for sessions for the Magi Priestess Realignment Session series that I do for one-on-ones, and I'm accepting new clients for that at this time because I actually have space and time for that. So it's one way that I really feel that I can contribute, and I want to support the full embodiment and full power of every single human and being on this planet. So if you're interested in that, please contact me, private message me on Facebook, and we'll talk about it. And thank you for joining me and continuing in the prayer field with me. And please feel free to share this video. Okay, blessings, bye.